Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
Okay, good.
So are you going to record this thing?
I'll record it. Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
So the system is working today. It's taking more money.
I saw that. Yeah. How big is your drawdown?
7%.
Okay, so did you catch Ryan's video on?
Yeah, he said to cry. No, but his video, he just said we got to get more active and doing things.
Right, but he posted a new video last night. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that one. What did he say?
We'll play it during the Zoom. We'll play it.
So did you crank yours down a little bit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To what?
To 2%.
To 2%?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was basically just a hair over 1%. So let's go on.
It's doing pretty good though right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm not playing with real money, so I'm just going to leave mine at 5%.
Oh, you are? Okay. So what'll happen is the trade ringer will shut down.
Right.
And you'll have a float in the market.
Okay.
And then when the market opens on Sunday,
right,
that float will start working in the market as soon as the market opens. And then your trade ringer will turn on 2 hours later.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me go to full throttle for X. And I'll play this video. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's connected.
And then the back office change or something like that.
Yeah, tonight.
What does that mean?
So it's going to, your back office, you won't have access to it for 48 hours.
Right.
The whole back office is going to be completely different. It's all going to be managed in-house from now on. It won't be an outside vendor. It's going to have a lot more features, a lot more accessibility, and much easier to maneuver.
So it's good for you guys for the affiliates, right?
Yeah, it's good for the affiliates. Yeah. So, well, everybody wanted me to do that Zoom. And now they're not showing up. Who's there? Seth? Hey, Seth.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Good,
Yeah.
good. We'll give everybody a couple more minutes. That's really funny.
I'm taking my Ask class, and we got a session right now on from 10:30 to 2 hours. So I got 2 computers running.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, let me. Seth, did you get the message of this morning that Ryan kicked out?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. I'll go play it.
It was on Telegram.
Yeah, I put it up there on Telegram too. Okay, so let's go to. Okay, so here's full throttle. So yeah, Alan was talking about the back office changes. And then here's where Ryan did that video this morning.
Right.
So I'll play that in a minute. Let me go here. So see, there's $140 out in the market. And it's going backwards now. So it was at 10.97, so it's made $13, and $10 is 1%, so I changed it to 2%. Okay, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get started.
One quick question.
Yeah.
See the red and the green on the bottom down here?
Uh-huh.
What does it mean?
Stop loss and take profit. That means it stopped. The stop loss was at 110,369, and then it took profit at 110,461.
Okay.
So let me close these windows out so I can demonstrate. So I got somebody on a Zoom last night that showed me this. They said, where'd all my windows go? So when that happens, you go up to View and you select the windows. So the first window is the Market Watch. Then you go back up to the View. The next window is the Navigator. And then the next window is the Terminal right there. So, and then let's say your windows are kind of all out of whack,
Yeah, right.
right? Let's say this one is like, looks like this. Okay. So the way you straighten that out is you go up here. Whoops. You go up here to this icon right here. Looks like a little organizer bookshelf type thing.
Set of windows.
Uh-huh. Can you guys see my button? Can you see my mouse?
I can.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes, I can.
okay. So all you do is you click on that, and it automatically sorts them out. Okay. Did you guys see how I got these menus to pop up? Did you see that part?
I did.
Okay, so if you're missing one of these, you have the Market Watch window, then you have the Navigator window, which is Terminator. You have this is the Navigator right here. So let's move that down a little. You saw how I did that, how I moved it down? See a little double arrow?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say that some of the windows are missing, like this. So all you do is you go up here to View, and you can reload the Navigator. You can reload all the windows from up here.
Oh,
and the
okay.
Terminal is right there, so they'll reload. And then you can drag them by grabbing them on the top side, like this one here. You can grab it here and slide it up and down. So if you want to see more of the window, you can see more of the window. Okay. And if you're removing currencies, you just right click in the white spot and click hide all or hide. They won't hide until they're closed. If you red X them and close them, then you can hide them here. If you ever needed to, which you shouldn't be doing that unless you get coached from Ryan or Alan, but if you ever needed to add one, you just double click, it opens a window, and then you just type in the new currency. Hit enter, and it pops right in. Let's go through, let me show you guys the video that Ryan did this morning real quick.
No sound is coming through.
Oh, okay. Let me adjust my settings.
Where'd you find that on the Facebook?
It was on the Full Throttle Forex Facebook,
Oh, okay.
and I posted it in the Telegram.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go to
Going to
it.
be a video instead of a post. RDoc coming at you for a couple quick minutes. You might have noticed that Alan and I have been taking turns doing some kind of coaching quick tips for you guys here inside of Full Throttle, and this one's just going to be a video instead of a post. And if you caught the title of the post, or I guess the labeling in the post, you saw that it said something for nothing. Nope, not here. But let's talk about that for just a quick minute, you guys. It's funny when Sal Leto, our co-founder and VP of operations, rolled out what'll probably become the newest presentation for economy at the event in Miami. The very first slide was setting proper expectations. And so I want to talk to you guys about that for just a minute. It is so important that we make sure that everybody that is being invited to look at what we've got with economy under
It stopped.
It stopped, Vernon.
Sorry, I stopped it, guys. I forgot I was on mute. Hang on. I wanted to make sure that was the right one. Oh, see that? Why is the 5th above the one he did this morning? So this is the one I wanted, was this one.
items, actually. It's Monday, December the 9th, and the first thing I want to talk about here real quick with you guys is the condition of the market so far this week. Had a couple of inbound phone calls today, as has Alan, and wanted to just make a quick video to let everybody know. First of all, listen, a lot of people wanted to know, did they do something wrong with their settings because things seem like they're moving a little slowly today. No, in most cases, that's not your settings. That's just the market, right? Each week is unique. Each day of the week is unique. From one week to the next, a market kind of has a life of its own. And no two trading weeks are ever the same. And so this week just happens to be off to a little bit slower start. And if you were either attending live or if you watched the replay of the Saturday session, we did address this, right? We talked about the fact that as we approach the end of the year, market activity tends to slow down, right? There's less volume in terms of trading volume, which obviously liquidity and trading volume are most of the time directly correlated. And so if volume is down in terms of the number of trades being placed, that obviously oftentimes reduces liquidity as well, which means the market moves a little slower. And so when the market moves slower, the software, the TradeRinger software can only take what the market has to offer, right? The market is still in control, like we've said many times in the past. TradeRinger is just going to be able to go with the market, but the market is still the market, and that dictates the pace at which the trading is able to happen. So don't worry too much about that, but here's the tip, okay? This is very, very important. I like the fact that people are thinking along these lines. Of course, that's going to affect your weekly goal, right? Absolutely, that's going to affect your weekly goal, or at least it should. And so continue to watch the market. It does seem like it's picked up a little bit here over the last couple of hours, but what I would encourage you guys to do, and I know I can speak for Alan as well, because this is the personal strategy that both I and he also use. Evaluate where you're at on Tuesday morning and then adjust your goal accordingly. What I personally do is I will take whatever progress I've made on Tuesday morning and I allow that to then represent my halfway point for the week. So If I wake up tomorrow morning and if I've only got 1% gain in closed trades, I'm going to adjust my weekly goal down to 2%, for example. Okay. If I wake up tomorrow morning and I've got 1.5% in closed trades so far this week, then I'll adjust my weekly goal down to 3%. But when the market is moving slowly, you do want to be able to respond accordingly. And the most effective way to do that is simply to reduce your weekly goal. No, you don't need to redo all your settings and reboot your software and do all that, okay? So that's the first thing I wanted to mention to everybody today, so you have a feel for what's going on in the market. Now, secondly, what I'd like to encourage everybody to do is to realize that that's not necessarily something that is necessary for a one-on-one phone call. That is a perfect thing to post inside of this community, right? Because there are lots of people that can respond to those types of questions more quickly. And what you're actually doing by putting those types of questions in the group here inside of Full Throttle Forex is that other people are thinking in most cases the same thing you are, right? It's rare that you're going to be the only one wondering about a certain thing. And so when you have a question like that, that is basically a generic type of question, like, hey, is the market just moving slow this week or what? Put that as a post inside the group. We want there to be interaction in this group. And there are lots of people that could potentially, answer that question more quickly than maybe Alan or myself. And so really, really, really want to encourage you guys, that's part of our system. That's part of what makes this Full Throttle community so effective and such a great resource for everybody is the ability of the community to function as a whole and provide value to everyone. And so by all means, you guys are encouraged. Please, please, please don't be shy. When you've got questions like this, everybody can learn when they get posted in the community. Whereas when you make an individual phone call to myself or to Alan, now we're cutting off that interaction. We're cutting off that content from the rest of the community. And we don't want to do that. We want the entire community to benefit. And that creates leverage as well for all of us in the community, right? One person asks a question, a few other people answer the question, and now that content is accessible to the entire community instead of being limited to only a private phone call, okay? And then one last tip that I'm going to throw out to you guys. When I was speaking to somebody earlier today and we talked about this, the value of posting questions like this in the community and by the way, obviously making sure all of your customers are connected to this community. I cannot overly emphasize how important that is. You really, really, really want to make sure that every single one of your customers have joined this Full Throttle Forex community, you guys, because again, that's where the leverage is. That's where the value is. And the person I was talking to earlier today, kind of wanted to know my opinion just on, the potential that, well, what if someone starts cross recruiting, or what if someone, starts approaching my individual referrals directly and here's what I say to that. And we've been doing this a long time. JDoc and I have been doing this for, 12 years now full time. And we've always kind of encouraged our team from this one position. Build such strong relationships with your people that they would be offended if someone tried to recruit them to something else, right? That's what Jolene and I have tried to do. It doesn't always play out that way. But again, I'm confident that many of you, if someone tried to approach you and get you to go do something different and leave this community instead, I'm confident that most of you would probably be offended by that because you're getting extreme value from being here. And so I would encourage you guys, be confident in the significance of this community, and then also build great relationships with your people. Understand their hopes and their dreams and what is their goal with using the software. Why did they say yes to become a customer and join the Full Throttle community, and what are they hoping out of the idea of having residual income? The stronger relationships you build, and if that's the kind of the where we set the bar collectively and individually, you won't have to worry about cross recruiting. Your people won't bail on you to go chase some other shiny object without at least talking to you first, right? And so I'm not too worried about the idea that someone's going to infiltrate this community. Remember also, it's a private community, right? And Alan nor myself nor any of the other key leaders in here are going to take lightly to someone doing something that's contradictory to what this group is all about, and they'll just simply be removed, okay? But more importantly, even if somebody with bad intentions slipped through the cracks, the upside is that if you're building really, really fantastic, strong relationships with your customers and with your team, well, then it's not going to matter, right? Because they're not going to be easily swayed to look left or to look right, because they know they're getting value here. And they would, like I said, quite frankly, the litmus test for Jolene and I is, we hope that we're serving you guys well enough. And again, I know I can speak for Alan when I say this. We hope that we're serving you well enough that you would, quite frankly, be offended if somebody tried to approach you in that capacity. All right. So those are the 3 thoughts for the day. You guys tag your team members in the comments so that they can get pinged by Facebook so that they can see this video. I think there was important and valuable content in this video for everybody. So jump in the comments right now and go ahead and tag any of your customers or any of your team members so that they will get notified by the Facebook engine that there is a post that they got tagged in. And if you guys need anything, again, we're always here to help, always available to you. Text, phone call, messenger app, whatever way you need to get a hold of us, we're here to help you. So we're grateful for you guys.
Okay, so so that post, he posted that on the 9th, which is what, yesterday must have been late at night. 23 hours ago he posted that. And I just saw it this morning. But you guys should all be connected to this Facebook group, so you're informed. Now, I'm taking a lot of important things and posting them up in the Telegram, because the Telegram will throw up a notification to you, and then you can just swipe down on your notifications and go right to it on the Telegram app. So let's talk about what he's actually going over. Oh, I can't do it that way. Let me do it this way. So let me bring up a calculator. Let me give you an idea of what he's talking about. So, or maybe I should do it this way. Hang on. Let's see if this will work. It might not work. Oh, it does work. Can you see that whiteboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we get up this morning and our goal, we have 1,000. Oh, let me go back. Draw. So we have a $1,000 account, right?
Yeah.
And our goal is 5%. So that is $50 a week. That's a weekly goal. So this morning I wake up and the market's still slow and we've earned $50 or we've earned $10. So we've earned, which is equal to 1%, a 1% goal, right? So 50 is 5%, $10 is 1%. You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we want to do is we want to hit our goal today, and then that way the software can work on taking your float all the way down to 0 and be out of the market completely on Wednesday. So once you hit your goal today, the auto trader shuts off, it quits making new trades, and then it begins to reconcile that float back to the 0 position. So in this case, the goal that would make the goal if we doubled it. So what Ryan's saying is, if you're only at 1% on Tuesday morning, then make your goal 2%. That would be a $20 gain instead of a $50 gain. That way, you'll hit the 20, hopefully today or tomorrow morning, the trade ringer will shut off and then it'll start working the float. So right now in the market, this account has $130 in it in the float on the market. So it'll start trading that 130 until it gets to zero. At the end of the day, because there's quite a bit of float, we may end up with a 3 or 4% goal. We may end up with a 5% goal. It depends on what it does with that $130 that it still has. But the whole idea is to get to zero by the end of the day on Wednesday. That way on Sunday, when the software starts up again, it's starting at the 0 point instead of having this money in the market. So let me, any questions about that?
Yeah, kind of. I'm still kind of. I'm so new to this that I don't have a lot of reference points. But how do I change? So I have to change it from the 5% to the 2%.
That is what Ryan's recommending, so that this float, so the software can start getting rid of this float.
What I'm saying is
Otherwise,
that's not. I'm not just changing
Okay.
my thinking of how much. I have
Yeah.
to physically change it, right?
yeah. So yeah, you have to physically change it. So we're going to show you that.
Okay.
So let me show you what if we don't do this, what would happen. Okay. Let's say your goal is, let's go back to this. Let's say your goal is the $50, right? Which is 5% of 1,000, right?
Mhm.
Some of you have bigger accounts, but let's just use this as an example. And let's say you don't change your goal. You leave it at 5%. Whoops. You leave your goal at 5%. Then a Wednesday comes along. And at the end of the day on Wednesday, you're only at 2%. Or say you're at 3%. And you're 2% away from hitting your goal. So now the software is going to shut off, right? And so the float is going to continue to grow. So right now the float is, how do you spell float? F-L-O-T-E?
O-A-T.
Oh,
With an
A-T. That's right. So right now the float's at 130. So the float's could continue to go up. If the trade ringer doesn't shut off, you could end up with a $250 float in the market. So then on Sunday, what happens on Sunday when the trade ringer starts up, actually what'll happen is as soon as the market opens, that 250 will be in the market trading. And then your auto trader won't start for 2 hours after the market opens. So now you're starting from this position in the new week. You already have $250 in the market. So the software is having to reconcile that 250 and at the same time, be able to throw new trades out. It's just better if you're not in this type of a situation where you have this.
You want to be at zero at the start of each on Sundays, right?
You want to be at zero.
Mm-hmm. And you can't physically do. You can't change settings to do that other than the percentage thing.
Right. So
it's in there, right?
Right. So really, you want to be at zero by the end of Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
You want your trade ringer off, and you want to have zero float on Wednesday. That's the goal.
So what about like if you're like end of tonight and you got so much in the float, can you set it to zero so that it zeroes out?
You can set your goal to zero. Yep.
And then what happens?
then the trade ringer would shut off.
Trader will shut off.
Yep. And then you would just start gobbling up the float. Yep. I don't remember. We've been experimenting with that, and it actually, the software reacts better if you set your goal just a hair above where it is now instead of setting it to 0. It creates confusion. If you're already at 1%
Okay.
and then you change it to 0,
Okay. Got
it creates confusion. So you're better off setting it to 1.2 or 1.5. You know,
Can you put a 2.5? Can you put a decimal point in there?
let's try it. So, can you all see? Can you see my screen?
No, we see you.
Well, I see on the right, I see the,
No, I don't see the screen.
Oh, no,
Okay.
this is for the money? No, this is for the
there.
tax ID number for the account. But I gotta change it to the tax ID. That's what they were supposed to
I
call me
see
with
your
that.
screen.
That's for the tax ID number.
Okay. Okay. If you're not talking, mute your mic. If you're
If I need, I'll let you know. No, that's not that. It's different.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm trying to find whoever's talking. I think no, it's not.
No,
Oh,
I'm not off it.
Mo, I muted you. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to. Let's go back here. Now, can you guys see the trader?
Yes.
Okay, so you all see here where. Can you see my pointer where I'm pointing?
Yes.
So here's the settings here. So I've already changed it to 2. The way you change the setting is you double click and then you just, you change it. Let's see, 1.5. Oh, it didn't take a point. See that, Sam?
Yeah. Didn't do it.
It doesn't do a point. So 2 has to be it.
A whole number. Has to be a whole number.
Has to be a whole number. So, but that's how you change it. And then once you change the number, then you hit the enter key, it locks it in. And then you click on OK. Only click on OK. Do not click the X. Do not click save down here. You click OK. And then you do it with each one. You have to do it with each one. The settings on each currency pair chart have to be identical. If the settings are not identical on each chart, it creates confusion for the brain. The software, the AI software gets confused and it doesn't function properly. So that changed that one and then come over here and change that one. Just double click it, change the number, hit enter, and then say okay.
So you can't change all 3 at once doing something. You have to do it individual.
There is a way to change them. You know how I set up, when you right click in the window, I set up a template. So technically I could go back and just load the template in these 2 after I change this one. But just to keep it simple, I think in the beginning for right now, until you've become more familiar with the software, just open up each one of these little smiley faces and change them that way. Let's see, what else did I want to cover in here? Make sure that your charts all say daily at the top. That is the D1 setting here. Do not click on any of these icons up here. If you click on any of these icons, it changes the frequency of the trades. We accidentally clicked H1 once. and we had 100 trades drop in just in a part second. We had a lot of money out in the market, so you don't want to do that, okay? Let's see. Oh, wow, it's gone up $5 since I started talking to you guys. The balance has gone up $5. So it's working. Let's see, what else was it? That was the main thing. Show you guys how to manage your windows, how to get your windows up, and how to organize your windows, how to change your goal. Those were the main things that I wanted to cover. That, and also the idea of being connected to the Facebook group. Very important. There is another Facebook group that belongs to Full Throttle, and that's this one. It's Full Throttle Results. And so in this Facebook group, everybody is posting their results. This is Sean. Sean just posted his 5 weeks of trading. He's at 29.1% gain on that account. Here's Ruben just posted what he's trading and how he's done. Demo account. Here's another one. Here's another one. So you can go in here and you notice they all post up the disclaimer on their picture. Here's another one from Sean. This account's at 30.7. This is Ryan talking about how the Trade Ringer now is coming around and it's starting to make money for everybody. Here's Hunter giving some tips for everybody. Hunter is the one that did the video on how to upload your money into VLOAD. This is Hunter. He's the one that did that for you guys. There's Sean with another post. This was 4 weeks of trading at 23% growth. Another Hunter video. Here's Alan posting up. So this is a cool site to be on too. Full Throttle Results. So any other questions, guys? Is that Sharon?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, hi, Sharon.
Better late than never.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have any other questions about the software or getting around? There's John. John's on there too.
Have you changed yours to 2% now?
Yeah. Both my son and I are at 2% now.
Did you change mine to 2%?
No. That's why I wanted you guys on here.
Okay.
So if you want, I can do it for you, or you can do it. Did you see how I did it just now, or did you come in after?
I came in after.
Okay, I'll get on a Zoom with you and we'll do it together, okay?
Okay, great.
Sharon just started. When did you start, Sharon?
2 days ago?
2 days ago, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I'll do that. We'll do that.
Right.
Anybody else on here need help changing that? Don, do you want me to help you do it?
No, I'm going to try doing it myself. I don't think that that's a problem.
Okay.
If I have a problem, I'll call you right away, because you and I have to be on another one at 12:30, right?
Is it at 12:30?
I think you, me, and John, and Ryan. Yeah.
Oh, 12:30 your time.
My time, yeah.
Okay, I went into panic mode.
Yeah. No, you got an hour.
Emily, you okay with being able to change your goal?
Not really, Hernan, but I'll connect with you another time. I do want to get some other people online that are just really eager to get this going, like in a marketing way too.
Okay.
So I'll discuss that with you after, but thank you for your time, Hernan. You really a lot of help for me the other day too.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Do you want to change your goal now, or you want to leave it at 5%?
You know what? I just don't even have time to think right now.
Okay.
It's just, it's just of all times, my other business has just taken off. But
okay.
At the end of this week, I want to be doing this full time. I love it.
Okay.
Thanks, Hernan.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Talk
You're
to you
welcome.
soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Emily.
Hernan, how do you join the group?
Okay.
Full Throttle
So,
Results.
Okay, so I added you to the group. The way you add your team to the group, let me show you.
Full throttle results.
Yeah, so I'm already in the group, so I'm going to add you right now. So you see my pointer?
Thank you.
So I just clicked in the window.
All I see is you're not sharing your windows right now. So
Oh, I'm not? Okay, let me go back. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. So here is, so you guys didn't even see all this. This is where everybody's posting up the results in this full throttle. There's Hunter, more results. And everybody's posting their settings. There's Sean posted his settings. His balance is 2478.
how long is it?
Yeah, so this is a good place to get plugged into. So here, Sam, in here, I'm going to.
Yeah, Samakawa down the bottom.
Okay, so here you are right here.
On the bottom, yeah.
So I just added you to that group. So you'll get a notification. Who else on here is not in the group? Is John in the group? Let's see.
I don't know if I'm in that one yet.
Okay, John's already a member. You see how it says already a member?
Okay.
So let's look at Don. Don, you're already a member. See, already a member.
Cool.
So what I do is I go here on the page to more, and then I make it the site a shortcut. So I'm gonna unpin it from shortcuts and then repin it so you can see how that works. Here's the shortcuts right over here. Whoops. Here's shortcuts. So it'll end up on your front page. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to more and then pin to shortcuts. So now when I'm on my home screen in Facebook, that's my home screen on my news feed. Here's full throttle results at the top of the shortcuts. So I can just click on that. Oh, you can't see it?
No, my eyes aren't good enough. Let's see.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to walk you through it.
Okay.
I'll post up this video. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's that. Let's see. And then you guys are on the full throttle, right? Are you on here, Sam?
Yeah, I'm in the full throttle.
Okay, yeah, you're already a member. And Don, you're on here too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'm friends with Seth on Facebook.
I actually don't have a Facebook account or anything like that.
Oh, you don't, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just so that you stay plugged in, you might think about doing that. The other thing you could do is you could get on Telegram. Do you have a Telegram on your phone?
No, but is that like an app I could download or?
Yeah, it's an app you can download on your phone. Let me see how I can do this. Yeah, just go to Telegram, and once you go into Telegram, allow your contacts. It'll throw out it'll let me know, give me a notification that you've been added, and then I can go ahead and throw you into the Telegram groups. But did somebody want to chime in?
Yes, you are inviting me to join Full Throttle Forex, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm in the process. I just made the request.
Hey, Hernan,
Okay.
did you see Leah's in escrow?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sharon, just request to join, and they'll pop you in there. Let me do this
Yeah.
real quick. Let me go here.
Mm.
So let's go here. Okay, so this is our fullthrottleforex.com site. And if you go to the welcome page, underneath here, there's all these links to get connected. So here you connect to our Facebook community. Here you connect to our Vimeo channel so that you can see all of the videos. I'll give you an idea what that looks like. So here's all of the videos, all the training, all the Saturday calls. It's all in here. You can also go to Economy, EACONOMY, and you can go to the Economy page, and you can, if you get a free account for this, you can click follow and make them your favorite pages. So these are all of the videos that Economy has posted, and you can run through all those. Then this is an email if you wanted to email Full Throttle Forex, which the email would go to Ryan and Alan. Here you would join the Economy Telegram. Economy, Trade Ringer, and Full Throttle Forex all have Telegram channels. So make sure you download that Telegram app into your phone. Come here to Full Throttle Forex welcome page. Click on these links and it'll throw you into the Telegram group. Okay, so this is, let's see, subscribe. Here's the Trade Ringer one, Access Economy Support. So here is the support page. This is our Zendesk, our help center. And if you go here, you can get all of your questions answered. This is the knowledge base, Economy knowledge base. Learn about the company, the products, the reward plan, trading, and their news feed where they're throwing out information to the team.
Hey, Hernan?
Yeah.
You know the Full Throttle results, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you sent it to me, but all I'm seeing is that you've been invited to Full Throttle Forex.
Well, you don't see the results?
No.
Okay, let's go to results and type Sam. Okay, now try it.
Well, I'm looking on my phone.
They may have to approve you. That could be part of it. Huh. Okay, so Sam, if you go, I will message you the link.
Right.
And you can go directly to the link. Or if you go into Facebook and type in the search engine FTF results. FTF results.
Right.
In the Facebook search engine, the group will pop up and you can request to join. Yeah, so make sure that you guys get connected here. And again, here's the demo setup guide. And then also we have this is the website that Ryan uses to do the demonstration. And it has all of the links in here, has the article. And then, oh, that's interesting. They changed it. There used to be links down here at the bottom. They took them off. But each one of these is loaded. So you click on that and it takes you to the calculator. And then when you come up here and you click on these links, it takes you to these accounts. You just click on it. And it opens up a window and takes you to that account. So if you wanted to show somebody, you could. Don't suggest it. I suggest all you really do is if you're an affiliate, this doesn't, if you're a customer, you know, you're not going to be concerned with this, but if you're an affiliate, just pique somebody's interest in the idea of gaining 20% a month on their money, having their money grow, compound, you know, 20% a month over the next 2 or 3 years, and give them an idea what that number is. Maybe show them the compounding gains calculator, gain their interest, and then reach out to me or Ryan and set up a Zoom and put them on a Zoom and let us go through it for you. It's the best way to do it, instead of having to show them all this and send them links and videos. That works less of the time. You're not going to get have great success doing that. You're way better off just putting them on a Zoom with us and let us show it to them. So that's pretty much it, guys. Anybody have any questions? No, we're good. All right, awesome. Let's jump off here and finish up our day. I'll get a hold of you, Sharon, and we'll get your goal changed on your software. All right, guys, very good. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
All righty. Catch
You're
up.
gonna join me separately, right?
Yeah.
Take the recording off.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and end the meeting,
Okay.
and then you just jump back in, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. See you guys in a little bit.